Elon Musk may be worth hundreds of billions, but his family's collective fortune might be even more astonishing. From real estate empires in South Africa to secret investment portfolios stretching across Texas, Dubai, and London, this dynasty quietly controls assets most billionaires can't imagine. Stay until the end, because we'll reveal the one hidden trust fund Musk built for his children, valued higher than most tech startups combined. The billionaire under siege. In 2025, Elon Musk's net worth, estimated at $376 billion, is not just a measure of personal success, it's a reflection of global dependency. Few individuals in modern history have held this kind of gravitational pull on world systems. From Tesla's energy empire to SpaceX's orbital dominance, and from Neuralink's AI frontier to Starlink's constellation of satellites orbiting above war zones, Musk is no longer merely a billionaire, he is an institution. His decisions ripple through stock markets, military strategies, and even geopolitics. Governments negotiate with him, competitors orbit him, and adversaries study him. Wealth has made many people powerful, but Musk's influence has made him vulnerable. Starlink, the crown jewel of Musk's communications network, changed everything. What began as a commercial internet project evolved into a military-grade satellite system operating over active combat zones in Eastern Europe and the Middle East. By providing encrypted internet access to war-torn regions, Starlink became an instrument of both freedom and warfare. Intelligence agencies now regard Musk's satellites as assets that can alter battlefield outcomes, an idea that places his name on both defense contracts and enemy watch lists. For the first time in modern history, a private citizen possesses infrastructure capable of shifting military communications faster than most governments can react. This blurred line between private innovation and state influence has turned Musk from entrepreneur to strategic asset and potential target. Within Tesla, similar complexity unfolds. What began as a car company is now a multi-sector powerhouse controlling over $1.3 trillion in global market capitalization through clean energy, AI, and robotics. Its technology is embedded in electric grids, autonomous transport, and soon humanoid labor through the Tesla Optimus robot program. These layers of influence, energy, defense, communication, have merged into one orbit, all revolving around a single human being. For world powers, this level of control by one person is unprecedented. For Musk, it's a ticking clock that forces him to live like a head of state, heavily guarded, digitally encrypted, and constantly in motion. Behind the futuristic image lies a growing shadow of danger. In private intelligence circles, Musk's security threat profile ranks at level 6, a classification usually reserved for national leaders and diplomats in active conflict zones. It includes kidnapping risks from extremist groups, cyber assassination attempts targeting Neuralink data servers, and coordinated disinformation campaigns designed to destabilize Tesla's market value. One leaked report from a European intelligence unit claimed at least 3 credible abduction plots were foiled in 2023 alone, one during a visit to Texas and another while his jet was stationed in Doha. Every time Musk moves, digital noise follows, and his personal safety now depends on military-grade counterintelligence rather than celebrity privacy. The paradox of Musk's life is that his innovations designed to liberate humanity have trapped him in confinement. His homes are ringed with drone surveillance, and his travel schedules are encrypted behind multiple layers of clearance. Even his casual meetings with global leaders, like presidents or prime ministers, are coordinated with national security teams. Yet Musk doesn't slow down. He continues to attend rocket launches, oversee AI testing, and review SpaceX operations, all under silent escort. Every camera flash hides a sniper's lens. Every crowd carries potential threat. And yet, beneath all this security, Musk remains the same restless visionary, one who sees chaos as the price of progress. His $376 billion fortune may have built him an empire, but it also built him a cage of titanium and silence. He is protected by systems he created, chased by forces he disrupted, and admired by a world that both fears and depends on him. For Elon Musk, survival has become another form of innovation, one measured not in stock prices or rockets launched, but in how long he can remain one step ahead of a world that will never stop watching. The fortified family. Inside Elon Musk's empire, security is not a concept, it's a way of life, especially for his family. With 13 children scattered across multiple continents, Musk's personal network of protection resembles that of a head of state rather than a corporate CEO. Each member of his family is surrounded by armed personnel, tactical drivers and medical specialists, forming a global defense grid coordinated through Tesla's private command center in Austin. At any given hour, nearly 100 security professionals are on active duty, monitoring movements, airspace and digital threats from an encrypted control hub linked to Starlink satellites. To the public, Musk's children are nearly invisible. In reality, they move through the world under protocols as strict as any presidential family. The family's homes across Texas, Los Angeles and South Africa have been reconstructed into what security engineers call fortified habitats. These properties use bulletproof glass, biometric locks, AI-monitored fences and motion-activated barriers to ensure full perimeter control. At Musk's main Texas compound, walls are lined with vibration sensors capable of detecting intrusions up to 200 meters away. Facial recognition systems verify every visitor against government databases before a gate even opens. In Los Angeles, his family estate features an underground panic suite equipped with a filtered oxygen supply, food reserves, and encrypted satellite communication that links directly to Tesla's headquarters. Each room doubles as a safe room, an architectural blend of luxury and survivalism. In South Africa, the security measures intensified. His father's estate in Pretoria underwent a $3 million upgrade after a series of attempted break-ins. The renovations included thermal imaging cameras, electric fencing, armored shutters, and a rapid response system linked to local law enforcement and private contractors. Outside, a rotation of armed patrols monitors the perimeter using autonomous drones equipped with infrared lenses, capable of identifying movement through walls and thick vegetation. Musk's father, once skeptical of high-tech defense, now admits the property feels less like a home and more like an embassy. Every aspect of the Musk family's daily life is choreographed around risk mitigation. The children's school routes are randomized each morning, sometimes involving helicopter transfers or decoy convoys. Drivers receive their coordinates only minutes before departure, ensuring no routine pattern can ever be tracked. Even online presence is restricted. Social media accounts are managed through VPN firewalls and rotating IPs, while Musk's cybersecurity team removes any traceable metadata that could expose their locations. Birthdays, vacations, and family photos are carefully staged within secured perimeters. At private events, drones hover silently overhead, and each guest passes a background verification before entering. These measures, while extreme, reveal the paradox of the Musk fortune. Valued at $376 billion, his empire has achieved technological sovereignty, yet his personal life operates under siege. The children who grow up surrounded by rockets and robots also live behind barriers of steel and silence. For Musk, the concept of home has evolved into something else entirely, a network of safe zones stitched together by surveillance, intelligence, and fear. Still, behind the layers of armor lies the human cost. The security that shields Musk's family also isolates them. Spontaneity becomes danger and freedom becomes protocol. Yet Musk continues to expand these measures, convinced that one breach could shatter everything he's built. The question now isn't how much his protection costs, it's how long it can hold. Because the moment one weak link appears in this billion-dollar defense chain, the world's most powerful family will face the price of being both untouchable and trapped. The private secret service. Inside Elon Musk's world, protection operates like a sovereign intelligence agency, private, lethal, and bound by silence. His personal security network, valued at over $20 million annually, has evolved into a privatized secret service with more than 100 specialists drawn from elite backgrounds. Former Navy SEALs, British SAS operatives, ex-CIA field agents, and cybersecurity engineers who once handled national defense systems. Each member undergoes psychological testing, loyalty vetting, and biometric registration before deployment. They are not employees, they are assets, armed, credentialed, and cross-trained in tactics, medicine, and digital counterintelligence. What makes Musk's security structure unique is its legal authority. In 2023, key members of his protection unit were deputized by the U.S. Marshals Service, granting them limited federal enforcement powers, a privilege almost unheard of for a private citizen. This allows them to carry restricted firearms, conduct background verifications, and coordinate directly with federal law enforcement during cross-state operations. It effectively turns Musk's security network into an auxiliary branch of the state, an intersection of wealth and authority that no other billionaire has achieved. Each agent carries an encrypted identification token linked to Tesla's internal command server, verifying rank and operational clearance in real time. The operations nerve center sits beneath Tesla's headquarters in Austin, Texas. A 3,000 square foot control bunker equipped with real-time satellite feeds, drone telemetry, and AI-empowered threat analysis software developed using SpaceX encryption protocols. The system monitors Musk's location, vital signs, and digital footprint 24 hours a day. In the event of an emergency, the bunker can mobilize armed escorts, deploy aerial drones, and establish communication lockdowns across all Musk-owned devices within 7 seconds. The setup costs an estimated $5 million per year to maintain, but to Musk, it's less an expense than an extension of survival itself. Every public appearance by Musk resembles a coordinated military operation. When he attends an event, the venue is pre-cleared by reconnaissance teams who map entry points, crowd density, and sniper angles using LiDAR scanning technology. The airspace above is secured through Starlink-linked drone patrols, programmed to identify heat signatures or unauthorized signals. His armored vehicles, customized Tesla Cybertrucks worth over $500,000 each, are reinforced with titanium undercarriages and EMP-resistant circuitry, ensuring mobility even during electronic interference or attacks. Even the most mundane activities, dining out, attending conferences, or visiting SpaceX's Boca Chica facility, follow rigid protocols. Local police units are informed in advance, while Musk's team establishes a security radius monitored through infrared sensors and geofencing software. When he moves from one city to another, decoy convoys are deployed, complete with identical vehicles and mirrored flight paths. His schedule, known only to 5 people in the world, is encrypted through a rotating access key that changes every 30 minutes. What emerges is a portrait of a man whose freedom is both absolute and confined. Musk's empire spans planets, yet every step he takes is orchestrated to the millisecond by people who exist in his shadow. The power he commands through technology is matched only by the vulnerability it invites. In a world where influence equals exposure, his $20 million security infrastructure is not extravagance, it's inevitability. Because for Elon Musk, survival is no longer about living without fear, it's about living intelligently within it. Flying fortresses and travel protocols. In Elon Musk's world, even air travel feels less like transportation and more like a classified operation. His fleet of Gulfstream G700S, each valued at around $70 million, represents the most fortified private aviation program ever constructed for a civilian. Every detail of these aircraft has been redesigned, not for luxury, but for survival. The external shell is layered with titanium-reinforced composite materials capable of absorbing small caliber impact and resisting radiation exposure during high-altitude events. Beneath its sleek metallic paint lies an EMP-hardened avionics core designed to withstand electromagnetic disruption or cyber intrusion, ensuring complete control even under electronic warfare conditions. Inside, the cabins resemble airborne command centers more than luxury lounges. The walls are lined with bullet-resistant paneling, while every surface, down to the flooring, is embedded with vibration-dampening insulation to absorb potential shock from nearby explosions. Each jet features an oxygen-sealed environment system capable of isolating the cabin from external contaminants or chemical attacks while maintaining atmospheric pressure equivalent to a mountain resort. Above the ceiling panels, dual-filter air scrubbers neutralize pathogens using plasma-ion sterilization, keeping air quality at medical-grade levels throughout transcontinental flights. The technology extends beyond physical protection. At the core of each aircraft lies a classified communication suite integrated with Tesla's encrypted network. Through Starlink's private satellite band, the jet maintains constant uplinks to the company's security division in Austin, allowing real-time telemetry, geolocation encryption, and live audio-visual feeds. This digital cocoon ensures Musk can monitor SpaceX launches, Tesla Gigafactory systems, or Neuralink data streams mid-air. For additional privacy, a proprietary masking system scrambles the aircraft's iCloud transponder codes every 15 minutes, rendering its location undetectable to flight tracking software. The pilots chosen for Musk's aviation detail are no ordinary professionals. They're former Air Force officers vetted through government security clearances. Each undergoes training in anti-hijacking maneuvers, evasive descent techniques, and electromagnetic counter-defense, ensuring that even if communications fail, command remains absolute. Onboard AI co-pilots analyze atmospheric data and fuel ratios every second, optimizing for efficiency while maintaining radar stealth. The AI's decision algorithms can override manual inputs if a safety anomaly is detected, a feature derived directly from SpaceX autopilot protocols. Traveling with Musk is an exercise in discipline. Pre-flight checklists stretch into hours as cybersecurity engineers sweep each cabin for unauthorized devices or signal leaks. His luggage passes through radiation scanners before boarding, and crew members sign non-disclosure contracts that restrict all verbal or digital communication about flight details. Once airborne, no cell phones are active, no Wi-Fi networks visible. The only data flow permitted runs through Starlink's encrypted band, private, silent, and untraceable. Even the airport routines are choreographed for secrecy. Musk's jets rarely depart from public terminals. Instead, they use isolated hangars under Tesla's private leases, where entry requires biometric clearance and pre-approved security tokens. Fuel trucks, catering vans, and even maintenance staff are rotated to prevent pattern recognition. Upon landing, decoy vehicles line the runway, while a second Gulfstream often idles nearby as a visual diversion. To Musk, flight is not relaxation, it's refuge. Each journey unfolds like a military operation disguised as business travel, merging aerospace engineering with espionage-level security. The aircraft he commands are not just symbols of status, they're mobile fortresses, extensions of his empire in motion. Every ascent becomes a calculated escape from the vulnerabilities of Earth, a few hours of sovereignty between the sky and the unknown, where even gravity must obey his control. The price of paranoia. The true cost of being Elon Musk, the world's richest man, isn't measured in billions. It's measured in surveillance, secrecy, and sleepless vigilance. In 2023, Tesla publicly disclosed spending $2.4 million to protect its CEO. But that figure represents only a fraction of the truth. When factoring in his family's private security, intelligence analysis, and global coordination, experts estimate the total exceeds $25 million per year, more than the annual defense budgets of some small nations. For Musk, safety has evolved into an industry, a constantly running ecosystem powered by data, algorithms, and human precision, all designed to counter an invisible enemy that never stops moving. Every day begins with digital reconnaissance. At dawn, his security team feeds him a confidential report compiled from AI-powered surveillance grids that analyze satellite imagery, facial recognition archives, and thousands of social media accounts worldwide. The software scans for anomalies, license plates trailing his vehicles, private drone activity above his properties, or spikes in online threats mentioning his name. Starlink's orbital network acts as his watchtower, turning the sky itself into a layer of defense. When patterns align, when a threat looks too specific, too rehearsed, protocols activate automatically. Locations go dark, schedules shift, and personnel deploy. It's a constant chess game between innovation and intrusion, where losing a single move could cost a life. The financial cost is staggering, but the psychological cost runs deeper. Every friend, employee, and visitor is pre-screened. Every message is encrypted. Musk's communications are routed through Tesla's private servers, using a proprietary encryption standard so complex that even state intelligence agencies would need months to decipher it. His devices are equipped with Faraday shielding to block electromagnetic tracking, and his homes across Texas, California, and Boca Chica are surrounded by motion-sensitive radar walls. Yet, despite all these layers of protection, there's no escaping the truth. Every moment of freedom must be scheduled, monitored, and recorded. A paradox is striking. A man with $376 billion in wealth and access to global power structures still lives inside invisible walls. His lifestyle, once built around ambition, has become a controlled simulation of normalcy. Dinners are vetted, travel is classified, and personal meetings take place inside signal-proof chambers. The people close to him live by codes of silence, signing lifetime non-disclosure agreements. In Musk's world, even trust is an algorithm measured by loyalty data rather than emotion. Behind the glamour of rockets and AI lies a man who cannot walk through a crowd without calculating distance, exits, and risk vectors. His daily reality mirrors a military operation, planned, encrypted, rehearsed. The same intelligence networks that monitor SpaceX launches also monitor his surroundings, ensuring that every public step aligns with security predictions. For someone who once dreamed of colonizing Mars, Earth itself has become the more hostile planet. Musk's fortune protects him, yet isolates him. The same technology that gives him control over industries has taken control over him. Each camera that guards him is also a reminder of how fragile power can be. He has conquered the skies, the markets, and even outer space, but never his own vulnerability. And as his empire grows larger, one question becomes impossible to avoid. In a world where influence is a weapon, how much longer can Elon Musk stay untouchable before the cost of safety eclipses the freedom he once built it to protect? Behind every SpaceX launch and Tesla innovation lies a family empire few have truly seen. The Musk family's fortune isn't just about wealth, it's about legacy, power, and influence, stretching across continents. Their assets, investments, and connections make them one of the most quietly dominant dynasties in modern history. But this story is far from over. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because in part 2, we'll uncover the hidden family businesses and secret holdings that keep the Musk empire growing even when Elon isn't in the room.